Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast.
Welcome. On today's episode, we have I've seen a lot of the on the YouTube videos. They're like, we let ChatGPT plan our day. How will it turn out? So today's episode is we let ChatGPT come up with a bunch of random questions that we're going to ask each other, and we'll see where that leads. Hopefully to a little bit of entertainment.
Yeah, I think we want to take a bit more of a lighter tone with the podcast moving forward, keeping it nice and lighthearted and fun, not take ourselves too seriously. So.
Yeah, we just ask questions and let's see what the answers are.
So do you have some questions for me?
I don't have any questions for you, but ChatGPT has come up with a nice selection. Some are a little bit hit and miss, but we can wade through the water to find the ones I like. This one's interesting. Elizabeth,
Hubert.
If I had a warning label, what would it say?
If you had a warning label,
what would it
say?
Careful now.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not going to go off my knee-jerk reaction.
Oh,
or maybe I should.
Please, let's hear it.
If you had a warning label, what would it say? Oh, the first thing that came to my mind was like big talker, like chatterbox.
But that's not what you put on. Like, how do you phrase that as what would it say on the warning label?
Like, careful, we'll talk your ear off. Like, that was what first came to mind. And I mean that in a good way.
Oh, wait, I was expecting something a lot worse.
What were you expecting?
Oh, I don't know, but like that's a pretty lighthearted warning. I feel like as far as warnings go, if that's the only warning I have about me, I'm pretty happy.
Did you, well, can I ask you to ask me the...
Yes, please.
As in, sorry, what would you put on a warning label for me?
For you?
Yeah. Because maybe I'm misinterpreting the question a little bit.
You're kind of like you're kind of more like a volcano. Because like volcanoes will be super chill for like 1,000 years, but then
dormant
and just chill, and everything looks all fine on the surface, but you don't know what's brewed up underneath, and you may go a year, 2 years of just she's the most chillest person ever, but then something will happen on one day. And when a volcano erupts, you realize some shit's been going on under there.
I actually think that's a good way to describe me.
I don't know how you put that as a warning label, but like that's my warning analogy.
May implode. Yeah, I'm still staying true to my one for you though, because I don't really know what else I would warn people about with you, because I feel like maybe I'm being biased, but you're like such a positive person and so fun to be around. I can't really think of anything. I feel like warning label to me seems like a negative thing.
It's definitely, or at least it's like something to be cautious of, like the potential for negativity. Like if you do this, that then something bad will happen.
Warning, you might love him.
You can be like, warning must be kept well fed.
Oh yeah, sorry. There we go. That's a good one.
But
gets hangry. It doesn't eat every.
See, that's what, because there was another question too. I'll go to that question now. Actually, one of the questions is who gets hangrier, and surprisingly, you'll notice this when we're on trips and everything. I can go the entire day eating no food, and I may get a little bit tired and unmotivated towards the end of the day, but I'm pretty sweet. If Liz goes longer than an hour or two without food, the whole world is falling apart. She'll start like throwing up in the toilets on the plane. She'll be like passing out. Oh, I don't know what's going to happen to me. Like she's got some wicked virus, and then she'll just get like a ham and cheese toasty, and she'll be like, oh no, it's all good.
That's actually so true. I had a stint where every single flight we went on, like not even kidding, I would vomit every flight, and then I'd be like, in my mind, I was like, I just need to eat something salty, and that will fix it. So that was my excuse for getting a ham and cheese, overpriced ham and cheese toasty every
sitting
flight.
there in the seat next to me, like shaking and like with her head between her legs, like, oh. Girl just need a bit of food.
Just really wanted a toasty,
But
you
it's
know?
the same. Like if we're out in Japan, like walking around, like we got to stop. She's got to get like onigiris and snacks throughout the day because no, she's not going a day without food.
I think there's also a bit of me that like I feel like if I said, hey, I really want to go get this food item, and I feel like you're gonna say, do you really need that? And so maybe there's a part of me that's like, if I play it up and I pretend like if I don't eat if I don't eat a ham and cheese toasty, I am gonna vomit.
She needs to give me a reason to feel like I'm permitting her to eat, like I'm her slave master.
No, it's not. It's because like you said, you can go the whole day without eating, whereas I cannot. Like I start to go crazy if I. And it's also like, especially when we're on holidays, I want to eat throughout the day because that's like I'm on holiday mode. I want to allow myself those luxuries. But to be honest, I did have a stint where I literally would get motion sick and I would spew it was when we were catching the early morning flights.
Yeah.
So like the flight to New Zealand, we normally catch semi-early, and I think it was when I had nothing in my stomach and I couldn't keep, I had to like go to the toilet, go have a little spew, a little tacky vom.
Go to the toilet is right. Would you like to ask me a question off
Yes,
your
my ChatGPT
random generated?
I'll be interested to see if it has any repeats for both of us.
Probably.
Because, like, how well do you know us, chat? Apparently quite well. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. All right. So this is a this or that theme.
Mm-hmm.
Would you live in Japan forever but never come home, or live in Australia forever and never be able to visit Japan again?
I'd say it would be context dependent. If I was like multi-millionaire, probably the Japan one, because I could live there and not have to worry about work and everything else, and just live my life doing all the cool things in Japan, going to the ski slopes, going through the cities, going all around the country and everything. But given that I'm not a multimillionaire, and we do have work commitments and stuff like that, I think I got to pick the Australian one.
Yeah.
As much as I would like loathe the idea of never seeing Japan again, I feel like it's just too difficult. Japan is, as easy as it is to be a tourist in Japan, it would be very difficult to be like a citizen and trying to work and live in Japan. Two completely different ball games, and I think it really changes the dynamic. Being there on a holiday is amazing. Being there to live long term and you have to actually try and earn an income and integrate into society in that way would be very difficult and very strenuous.
Yep, that's a good answer.
What about you?
Yeah, I think similar. As much as I love Japan and I would be so gutted to never go back again, I think Australia offers a better style of living, more freedoms, more opportunities to build a business, make friends, build a life here. As an Australian, as a non-Japanese person, I think if you were Japanese, that would be different. Yep.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's hard to try and live anywhere that's not your home country for like the rest of your life.
Yeah, it's a big commitment.
Yeah, just I mean, Australia is an easy one to do on the reverse end because Australia actually makes it quite easy for you to become like a citizen and integrate into society, but most countries are not like that. So as racist as you want to call us, we do let you come here. We do let you live here, and we're generally pretty accepting. We may mistake you for Chinese when you're Japanese, and we may imitate your accent and all the other stuff we do, which is considered microaggressions. However, we give you your citizenship and we call you mate and we let you live here. So we're not doing everything wrong. All right. What habit of mine deserves jail time?
What habit of mine
deserves jail time? So is there anything that I do that is like so annoying that you're like, you should go to jail for that?
I think
putting the relationship to the test. How deep do we want to go on this one? What will we uncover?
A habit of yours, I would say, I think it's something like it's quite contextual because you are improving this as we speak, but I would say like not giving yourself enough rest and overtraining. You need to go to jail just to stop you from training. But then I say that they have gyms in jail and you'd probably become even more obsessive.
I gotta say my cortisol and stress levels would probably not be any lower in jail. But
no, they'd be through the roof. You're on like fight or flight mode.
Let's see. I've got some mates. Me answer for you?
Yes.
What
habit of mine deserves jail time?
I don't know if this habit deserves her jail time, but if I had to call out a habit of Liz's that needs addressing, shall we say? Hypercritical.
Mm-hmm.
The hypercritical, like, over-analysis of everything. Everything is like, especially when it comes to, like, work and, like, expectations that Liz sets for herself. If there was one thing that I would really like to change, it would be a habit. Is she has a habit of setting expectations up here, and anything less, the world is falling apart. And like I get it. We're in the industry of like what we do is editing, so you need a critical eye and you need to be able to cut and change and all that kind of stuff. But sometimes I feel like there'll be something. Just spend like hours doing the most crazy stuff. And it's like, there's a difference between putting in effort and like anal perfectionism that kind of like hinders your overall work performance. So that would be the one habit that I don't think would deserve jail time, but maybe just go to court once or twice for it.
Well, it's that quote, Alex says it all the time. It's polishing things to perfection is a low-level task. So it's like, and it's like masquerading as procrastination. That was something that I heard him say in a podcast. And yeah, it's like you think it's having a close attention to detail and having like a fine eye and making sure something is like polished to perfection. But what you're really doing is like, you're like procrastinating getting the work done and you're just stalling like getting the task done, and yeah, it's not necessarily like a productive way to be. So I'll agree with that. That is something I need to work on.
It's time for your question, Elizabeth.
What's my question?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, me to ask you a question.
Yes, time for your question to ask me.
What's the most embarrassing travel story that you rarely tell?
You already know the answer to this one, do you? Really
I'm really putting you on the spot here because I hope it's the same one that I'm thinking of.
Let me set the scene for everybody.
We need context.
We are in Osaka, and we have just spent the whole day out walking. So it was actually quite a warm time of year, so sweating in Japan, doing tons of steps, completely drained. We get back, we do what we do at the end of every day of Japan. We get a massive feed of food. So we get our massive feed of food and we head upstairs to our beautiful hotel room, and we're both exhausted. So we strip off our clothes and we're sitting on our beds, completely naked, stuffing our faces full of food. It's quite a scene. And then yeah, as food does, it begins to digest, and I had a little bit of wind which I had to pass. Then it ended up being a little bit more than wind, and because we were naked at the time, and because I was sitting on the bed, all over the bed, I painted the bed sheets a different colour than what was intended.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of too.
It's literally shit the bed. There is the old saying, when you done something wrong, you shit the bed. No, I literally shit the bed. And during the day as well. Wasn't even asleep to mask any of it. So, yeah, that was a good one.
Sorry to put you on the spot that.
That's fine. It's good to get that one out there. No one can hold it against me now. I've said it myself. What about you? Because that's most embarrassing for me. There's nothing embarrassing about that for you.
It is slightly
except that
embarrassing.
You are my partner. So by association.
I'm a little embarrassed. No, mine is unfortunately similar. And do you have an idea of what it's going to be?
Is it in New Zealand?
Yeah. Yeah, he knows. So
it's a reoccurring theme for us.
There is a reoccurring theme to do with like bowel movements. And I feel like we should, context. We do eat a lot of food on these trips, and things happen when you're eating
Plus,
food.
we try to be healthy, so we eat a lot of fibre, and fibre does get
magical
things. As well.
Just sometimes we don't want those things to happen when we're on a hike in Queenstown. Beautiful scenery to paint the picture. We're walking along the river, and and this river walk, whilst it was beautiful, was not accommodating for the frequent toilet visitor. There wasn't a toilet for another. Who knows? We actually didn't know where the next toilet.
I saw one at the start. I didn't see one at the other end.
Yeah, I don't think there was one. So round trip, we're talking like over an hour of walking.
Or two.
And I was pretty desperate. The coffee had kicked in, should we say? And so I said to Hugh, I'm going to have to go. And I find this little slightly like private area on the walk. Keep in mind that like this is just a walk with like bush on either side, and then you've got the lake. There's nothing else, so like anyone could walk past at any moment.
I was on guard.
I said, Hugh, stay on guard, stay on duty, and I had to relieve myself behind the bushes. And as I was doing it, it was like every fly in Queenstown decided to come and join me. So as I'm squatting and I'm doing what had to be done in that moment, all the flies were like buzzing around me just to make it even worse.
It was a
and
party.
I think there were people walking past. Luckily, I was like obscured by the bushes. And I said after, I was like, I felt so bad for Hugh because I was like, I feel like we're on this romantic trip and I've just completely ruined the romance.
No, it sucks because when you're on a hike and you need to poo, it's never a nice poo. It's never a nice one.
It's desperate. It's desperate and it's ugly, and that is what we'll say about that.
Yes. It was just added extra humor because when someone like me does something like that, it's like, whatever, like, look at me. I'm a pretty relaxed bogan dude. If you shit yourself or you got to shit on a hike, like it's like, yeah, of course he does. Like,
look at
but
him.
Liz is very prim and proper, always very clean and tidy and everything. So it was quite funny for me to see her in that situation.
You were just laughing the whole time. I actually remember saying it was it was taking quite a while. It was taking a lot longer than I expected. And I remember saying, I said, don't look, you, don't look. Because I think you like went to check on me to be like, are you done? Can I stop like being on duty?
Sure
and I was like, it's not finished. And I said, don't look. Yeah, that was pretty bad. I can just remember, the flies were like the worst bit.
That sticks in my mind too. Because I thought the same thing. I didn't see a fly the whole time I was in New Zealand.
No, and then suddenly they were swarming me.
I pop my head around the corner and there's Liz squatting down with like 50 flies chilling around.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh gosh.
Okay.
Do you want me to ask? Oh no, that was my question, wasn't it? So your turn to ask.
Which country has judged our eating habits the hardest?
Has judged our eating habits. Oh, it's got to be Japan. You
would think so.
I'm thinking of the buffet in Osaka and that poor man. I think we've actually spoken about this on the podcast. We cleared out a bread box in a buffet that was meant to be for an entire buffet, we, between us, cleared out in about like 10 minutes. And the look on the poor server's face at the buffet, he was like mortified and he went running back into the kitchen. And I think there's a reason why we do a lot of our convenience store feeds in private in our hotel room. Not just because Hugh might shit himself, but because we don't want people to witness the
Japan, they do eat quite properly, quite slowly. Like, they're very delicate. Like if you go to any restaurants or anything,
prim and proper.
Yeah,
which when Hugh and I eat, we are the opposite of prim and proper.
We are enthusiastic.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
This is a good one, actually.
That's what you said, because I always say, how do you get so much food on you? Hugh's always covered in like food stains on his clothes. He said, I'm just an enthusiastic eater.
Yeah, passive aggressive. If you had to describe my physique as a food, what would it be?
I don't know why eggplant is coming to mind.
Yes.
I didn't even mean it in a sexual way. I'm just picturing your body and the shape of it.
Eggplant for the shape of my body.
Like it's thick but it's like shapely at the same time. It's kind of got like a nice curve to it.
I'll take it, man. I'll take
it. What fruit or vegetable or food item do you think of?
It's got to be a peach, doesn't it?
A peach. I'll take that.
Yes.
Big old peach.
And you have very tender skin like a peach as well.
Yeah, I bruise very easily.
All right, you ask me a question.
Okay, your next question. Okay, I've got a couple like rapid fire ones, if that's all right.
That's fine with me.
So Hugh versus Liz, who's more likely to be late?
We both like to be punctual, but I'm going to say Liz just because she generally has more responsibilities than I do.
Mm-hmm. I would agree with that. Hugh versus Liz, who's more likely to get lost overseas?
Liz, of course. I plan and prepare everything.
You do. You're the logistics man. Hugh versus Liz, who's more likely to cry during a movie?
Yeah, no, that's definitely a tie because there's definitely been times where I have and you haven't.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time it's mutual, but then there's also been times where you have and I haven't too. I think it depends on like what kind of things you are close to and associate with, but yeah, I'm definitely no stranger to a tear, especially if it's a animal or...
I was going to say if an animal dies, or we don't really care about cats, but if it's a dog, if a dog dies, we're both gone.
Yeah.
We are both gone.
Like, there's certain things that trigger like childhood memories and stuff too that you watch sometimes, but yeah, that one's a close one. Is there any other ones?
The other ones aren't really... Okay, I think I know the answer to this one. Who's more likely to talk their way out of trouble?
Me?
Definitely you.
Liz doesn't know how to lie, bro.
I can't lie to save my life, honestly. And you're quite a good liar.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I don't know if that's something to claim, but I can definitely...
You're a convincing, persuading,
I'm a
persuasive.
coercive linguist.
We'll go with that.
Linguistically coerce.
It's a nice way to put it.
Yeah, I'm a chameleon.
Chameleon. Very adaptable.
Yes. What's the funniest travel fail we've had?
Travel fail.
Funniest one. We've had a few of like misconnecting flights and stuff like that. But funniest travel fail.
I was gonna say, sorry to interrupt you, we spoke about in the last episode, going to Canada with such high hopes, and then it was like literally the opposite of what we were expecting. And we were so naively optimistic. I don't know if you call it
I would
fail,
think a
but...
funny memory that's associated with a travel fail, but like it was like we were at New Chitos, so Niseko Airport, trying to get back to Tokyo, and everything was super delayed because they had like a big snowstorm. So that's like the travel fail. And the funny thing about that was just seeing that
Oh,
that
the family. Oh, yeah.
So like we shouldn't take light in other people's misfortune, but these guys were just not handling it well. Like we were sitting there like a little bit stressed because we were like, oh, looks, we're going to miss our Tokyo to Brisbane flight, so we're going to have to completely rebook flights. But we were like just addressing it as it went on kind of thing. But there was just this dad in front of us, and the dad and the mum, and were they kids? I think
they were kids and they were grandparents as well.
And their grandparents are there too, and the dad was just blowing up. Absolutely blowing up. And then I just remember the funny part was more so just like the look on the grandparents' faces, and you could tell it was like the grandparents of the woman, and they were just like looking at each other like, who has our daughter married?
Yeah, I think we were witnessing like a divorce unfolding and unraveling.
It was just funny because it was like, yeah, like flying can be stressful, but like, can you imagine just completely blown up like that? Not only to your partner, but in front of your partner's parents. And like your kids are there, and he was fully acting like a 5-year-old, just like having a big tantrum. And yeah.
Do you remember when our flight leaving Korea got rescheduled and we were all at the airport?
That's a good one, yeah.
Yeah, so we were all at the airport late, and everyone, they announced over the speakers that...
Doesn't business class mean anything to you?
Yeah, this guy was blowing up because he was on the business class and he was so entitled. And
he wasn't getting preferential treatment because obviously the flight's cancelled. It ruins everyone's day.
Yeah,
everyone has to be relocated. They were actually really good about it. They put us
super accommodating.
Put us up in a hotel. Like put us on buses, put us up in a hotel.
Gave us free meals,
all this kind of stuff.
We were loving it, but he wasn't satisfied with the way that he was getting treated because he'd booked a business class ticket.
He didn't get like put to the front of the line and all this kind of stuff. And it was like, bro, the flight's been cancelled. Like we're all in the same boat here.
Yeah.
And like just to walk in front of everyone else and go straight up to the flight attendants and be like, actually, I'm business class, so
I should be getting preferential treatment, and I think traveling exposes the best but also the worst of us. And I think I feel like we handle things very well when we travel. I think because we've had so many times where things get cancelled or they get rescheduled, postponed, and like it's just not worth getting upset about. I think if you can, I remember I was laughing because they put stickers on us. But to designate, like, you're going on this bus, that poor, like, Jetstar team, they were just trying to do the best they could. And we were just laughing about, like, having these little cute stickers on us.
Escorted around and everything. I think that's important, too, when you're traveling, is, like, just to go into it knowing that, yeah, things go wrong sometimes.
Yeah.
And, like, we're always very well aware of that. Like, every time we go to the airport, it's, like, just being like, oh yeah, we'll wait and see like if the flight actually happens or not. Like we just always have that in the back of your mind of like, yeah, chances are maybe the flight might not leave today or it might not leave on time. So you don't just go in expecting everything to be perfect and then if the slightest thing goes wrong, it like ruins your day.
Yep. Got to be a chameleon.
Chameleon. Was that? Yeah, no, that was my one. You ask me.
Oh, your turn. Okay. If someone followed you around for a week, what would surprise them most?
The amount of times I go to the toilet.
That was exactly what I was thinking.
I'm talking about peeing here too, people. Get your minds out of the gutter. But yeah, I think that's probably either the amount of times I go to the toilet or it would be the amount of food I eat. And
or like take that even a step.
The amount of tuna I eat.
I was going to say, take a step further, the type of food that you're eating.
Yeah, the type of food I eat too would be very
I think that would shock a lot of people.
That's what I will go with. The amount of times I pee and the food that I eat. What about you?
If someone followed me around for a week, what would surprise them most? I feel like I talk to myself a lot, like when people aren't around. I think that would surprise people a little bit. And just like all the weird little things that I do, because I definitely have some OCD tendencies. I
was going to say the amount of toilet paper you use.
Well, how closely are they following me? Are they coming into the toilet with me?
They're really following you.
Yeah.
They're like Doberman following you.
Yeah, I do use a lot of toilet paper. Again, OCD tendencies. I'm a clean woman. I like to
She
be
needs
clean.
to make sure it's very clean. If our relationship had a slogan, what would it be?
I don't know if this sums up a relationship, but I do feel like your mentality creates your reality is something that sums up like
that's a good one.
our philosophy for life and the way we think about most things. Yeah, what would you say your answer to that question would be?
High aspirations, no expectations.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one. I feel like that's something we try to live by. Is always striving for amazing things, but not expecting amazing things to happen and not needing them to happen to be happy.
Yep.
Always wanting to do more and be more, but not requiring more to be happy.
I like that a lot.
I like that.
My turn to ask a question. If you had to be sponsored by one brand for the rest of your life, who are you choosing?
I have a very logical brain. So I'm not going to pick my favorite brand. I'm going to pick the brand which I think is going to like bring me the most wealth and just opportunities in life, because I think that's probably a greater thing to have than just like, oh yeah, that brand's cool, I want to be associated with that brand. I think it'd probably have to be, I'm thinking maybe like a sports brand, because that just kind of makes a bit more sense. But either Adidas or Nike. I feel I would actually do research into this and like find out which one is more successful and all the rest of it. And just like if you're going to invest in a company, find out which one is actually doing better and has better long-term projections. But off the top of my head, I know I prefer Adidas as a consumer. So that's probably where I lean to. It'd
be pretty cool to be sponsored by Adidas.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mind immediately went like Nike Adidas as well, I'm not going to lie. Like that was where it initially went, but then when I thought about it more and I started to go down the more logical route, I was thinking like would be cool to be sponsored by like a supplement company and never have to buy a bag of protein powder again.
But then buying bags of protein powder is no option. Like that, you don't care about that if you're getting paid $10 million a year.
Well, that's true.
You can't eat $10 million a year of protein powder. But
no.
Now I choose Nike actually, because then I'm just thinking that I could be like Just Hewitt.
Just Hewitt. I like that.
It kind of makes sense. Nike, reach out to me. Let's make this collab happen.
This is a missed opportunity, Nike.
Oh, here's an interesting one. Would you rather never travel again or never go to the gym again?
I think I would choose to never go to the gym again, because I could find other ways of fulfilling my like health and fitness goals. Like I could just be an avid walker or get into some other form of exercise.
Definitely. It's
I would miss the gym, but I think I would miss travel more, to be honest.
Answer in 3 seconds. Oh.
Or like a rapid fire.
Yeah. Worst driver?
Liz.
Better cook?
Liz.
Better dancer?
I reckon Hugh.
Yeah, I'm enthusiastic. If you get a bit of, if you get the right supplement regime going, I can come up with some pretty good dance routines. Most dramatic?
Liz.
Biggest spender?
Liz.
Oh, better liar, me.
Hugh.
Better travel buddy?
Oh, I like you as a travel buddy.
Yeah, well, that's what it's saying. It's like, who of us would make a better objective travel buddy to like a random person?
Maybe me, because I'm a little bit more like spontaneous than you. No offense.
Let's see how that holiday goes.
Hugh likes to be
but that's why I'm a good travel buddy.
You are really good with the logistics.
Yes.
I will not take away that, and you do get us from A to B very
well. It depends on what you're looking for in a travel buddy.
Yeah, that's very different.
If you want someone to like have everything planned out for you and you don't have to worry about any of the details, I'm your man. If you want someone who's willing to just do whatever you want to do, go with Liz.
She'll be calling me a people pleaser.
No. Hey, I'm just saying you're more cruisy and just willing to go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
I think those are good attributes. Better parent.
Who would be a better parent? I think similar to the last question, I think we would both bring some good qualities. I feel like you could potentially be a better parent in the sense of like teaching the child good morals and lessons for life and good communication skills and the disciplinary, is that a word, side of things. I think you would be better than me. But then I think I would bring a lot of like motherly, nurturing qualities. But then I also think you would bring those too because you're very nurturing, and I see the way you are with Bella, and so I don't know. I'm almost inclined to say you in that answer.
I think I agree with your original answer. I think we would both bring different qualities, and you can't really assess and put a score on those. I think they're both as essential as the other.
Well, I think a mum and a dad both bring different qualities, and it's important that they bring separate things. So it's almost hard to say. It's almost hard to answer that question.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Elizabeth is saying that parents have to be a mum and a dad. Same-sex couples. Sorry.
I'm not trying to out anyone, I swear.
No, you can do whatever you want to
do.
Just make sure you love your child.
Yeah, that's the most important thing.
Which country do you think secretly hated us?
Oh, like when we visited it. I feel like...
Or just anything we did in a certain country that you think might have annoyed them.
I just remembered another embarrassing story, and this might have made a few people hate us. When I was cutting my toenails in the park in Japan, I was getting some looks.
Yeah, no, they weren't appreciating
To be fair, I was desperate though. You know when, this is so gross, but you know when you haven't trimmed your toenails and you're wearing shoes that are already tight, and we were like walking and I was getting so uncomfortable, and I was like, I'm just going to have to clip my toenails. Did it in the park, and I bet I upset a lot of people that day.
Yeah, no, they aren't generally accustomed to seeing that kind of thing. Although they do get a lot of Chinese tourists.
To be honest, if I saw that, I would be disgusted. Like, I was disgusted with myself, but I was also desperate. Do you want me to ask the next question?
Yeah.
What habit of mine secretly drives you insane?
Oh, we did habits before.
Yeah, similar. The fact that I'm too hypercritical.
Yeah. I think that's the only one, really. Other than that, just that and using all the toilet paper.
Hey, I'm not the only one in the house that uses a lot of toilet paper.
That's true. What's the most dad thing that I do?
Dad thing?
Yeah.
I was going to say like turning things off, like turning lights off, making sure not using too much water, not using too much toilet paper.
I think this all comes under one heading, which is what I was thinking as well. Mm-hmm. Like being big on like saving money and like not spending too much money. And
we're
stuff
not
like
putting the aircon on, or we're not putting an aircon in this room because it would get used too much.
Only buying things when they're on special.
Yeah,
that's very.
You're the budget dad.
Yeah, that's what my dad definitely imparted to me, and I definitely.
But hey, look, it's paid off.
Keep that going. What's something I think I'm amazing at, but I'm actually terrible at?
You're amazing at.
No, something I think I'm amazing at.
Something you think you're amazing at, but
I'm actually not very good at it. Maybe I just am amazing at everything.
I was going to say, it sounds like a cop-out from that question, but I can't really think of anything.
Well, when I look at that question, I don't actually like claim to be amazing at anything.
I was going to say, I think you're too humble to be like, oh, I'm so good at this.
Yeah.
But what would you say about me? Is there something that I...
Do you think you're amazing at, but you're actually terrible at? Singing?
Oh, I was singing as well. I don't know if I've ever claimed to be amazing at singing.
I mean, sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes I'll hit a note.
Sometimes you feel on yourself.
Yeah, and oh no, do you know what's even probably more true? My ability to like sing the lyrics properly. I think I'm really good at that, but I never get the lyrics right.
Well, I didn't know you thought you were good at that. I just assumed you knew you were
There's
terrible.
some songs
That's definitely one
that I feel like I've gotten down pat, but I still butcher them.
Liz has dyslexia when it comes to remembering
lyrics.
They're always like she's got the words there. They're just never around the right way.
They're in their own order. They're just going on.
She freestyles
their own little journey.
Oh, what would my autobiography be called? I've got one for me, but I want you to hear what you think it would be.
Humble Hugh.
Humble Hugh. It's a terrible name for a book.
Why?
I appreciate the sentiment, but would you read a book called Humble Hugh?
Yeah. And I'm picturing like you on the front cover, like giving like a blue steel. Oh, maybe you'd be smiling then.
I'd
Humble would be like
modest, just like. No, my autobiography would be called Huge.
Oh, I like that.
Hugh.
Huge. What would mine be called?
The Lizzie McGuire story.
The Lizzie McGuire.
Do you watch that show?
I love Lizzie McGuire. I love the movie. I didn't watch the TV show that much, but I love the movie. People used to call me Lizzie McGuire.
Lizzie McGuire?
Yeah, and I wasn't mad about it.
LOZ. No, I just got Lizzie.
Lizzie.
If our relationship was a gym machine, which one would it be?
I thought hip thrust to begin with. Get my mind out of the gutter. What would you think it would be?
I think it would be, I think it would be different for the both of us because we enjoy different things. But for me, our relationship would be the incline chest press.
That's very specific. What makes you say that?
Or what's less, but like it's a gym machine.
I'm sorry. So what about it is like meant to relate to our relationship? Is it?
Well, I'm about to describe that.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So, but I just wondered why incline. Oh, you think I should have just said bench press? But I don't do bench press. I do incline chest press.
Mm-hmm.
Incline chest press because it's my favorite movement and it always makes me feel good.
Oh. Okay. I was actually, when I thought about it a bit more, I was thinking something like a Smith machine because it's like sturdy and stable, like our relationship.
Oh, I like both those answers.
Strong, sturdy, has a good foundation.
Are you trying to sell a company to me or tell me that? It's a strong, sturdy, with a good foundation. Invest today.
You want to ask me one more and then maybe we'll wrap it up?
Yes.
Because I need to pee.
Me too.
I've been doing this little jiggle for the last 10 minutes.
Oh, that's a good one. If you could teleport back to just one travel day, which one would it be?
Oh, maybe one of the first days that we spent in Japan, just to be able to get that magic. I still feel that magic when we go to Japan, but there's nothing like the very, very first time you go there or go to any country for that fact.
The very first time. I'm the same. It would either be probably, no, actually I won't say that. I was going to say the first day that we skied together, but like.
Well, no, that was a bit traumatic.
A little bit traumatic.
Maybe one of the days where I finally got a bit more confident and we were able to ski together and enjoy it a bit more.
Yeah, so like maybe the third day of us skiing together.
Yep.
When I saw how much better you were getting and you were more confident and we were like skiing and then being together in the snow and then getting off and getting a nice big feed at the end of the day. Yeah, either that or like you said, one of the first days in Japan.
Yep. There's so many days from our trips that I would love to relive though, to be honest.
Me too.
All our trips are amazing.
Okay, well, thank you for listening. We'll probably have some more Q&As in the future. Light-hearted, fun, enjoyable conversations that you get to come along for the ride and get a little listening insight into. Anything else you'd like to say, Elizabeth?
No, I think that's all. Thanks everyone for listening. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.